Hello. How is your St. Patrick's Day going? We'll start tonight's intention. Get that sorted out. If you could find a place for 20 minutes to sit or lie down with your eyes closed without being disturbed, that would be a good thing. So what we're going to do is start with a few slow, deep breaths. And intake the breath of life, fill your abdomen, the back of your lungs, your whole being with it. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries just float up and away. You're at complete peace. Take the next breath in. And with this exhale, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And with the next breath, I want you to focus on breathing light directly into your heart, and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now just do a quick body scan and check if there's any tension hiding still anywhere in your body. If so, I want you to bring your awareness to that area right now and ask that area to relax at this time. And then we're going to thank our mind for all the hard work it does for us all the time. But we can just have it enjoy a seat on the couch for now. Just chillax. We're going to let the heart steer the bus for this session. And we want to ask our mind if it would stick around and be part of our council, but it can just relax and take a back seat for now. And now we're going to deal with our thoughts. And we're going to use the element of water tonight to help us deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts that go through our head. It's very normal. So what I want you to do is envision yourself on a hot summer's day. You're standing in a river, not a raging river, a very mild river. And you're standing in the sand on the bank, and your ankles are up to your knees in the water. You feel the cool wetness of it against your skin. It's quite pleasing in the hot sun. And so I want you to imagine your thoughts. See your thoughts as water droplets that are dropping from your hair. Each thought dropping down, and gravity taking it into the river, and the flow of the water taking it downstream. You see all the droplets coming off of you. Think of a dog shaking its wet coat. All your thoughts just raining down. And you notice them, but you're allowing the river to take them away on its flow. And this is what we want to do. We want to notice them, but let them go. And any time we might get carried away down the river with one of our thoughts, as soon as we realize it, it's okay. Just pop up into the air, make our way back to the present moment. And you can use my voice as a guideline, or you can use your breath. Just practice coming back to the present moment, nice and gently. And then we're going to take the journey from our head space to our chest cavity. You just see yourself opening the doorway to your heart and entering, stepping into it, into the most brilliant yellow golden light, completely bathing you, so warm and loving. You feel safe and secure and so happy here. So happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine. And this light is probably closest to the truest essence of what we really are. Everything in the universe is made of energy, and so are we. It's the common denominator. And so we're going to have a little bit of a shift in perception here and experience our energy bodies or our light bodies. As we're bathed in this brilliant light in our hearts, we look down at our hands and see that all the cells of our body have transformed into brilliant points of light. So beautiful, so blissful, like floating there kind of like a light cloud. And you have a very specific shade of color and texture to your light, very uniquely you. I want you to envision what that is like right now for yourself. What color are you? And then look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. It's so pure, it draws you towards it. This is the flow of the cosmos, so the consciousness of one. This is the high frequency resonance energy that we all belong to, this light, this love. I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with it. You don't have to have any fear. You can come out of it at any time. Nothing needs to be sacrificed to experience this. And you don't have to change any of your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. I call this place the Nexus. There are many names for it. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what you call it. It's just total connection. This is what we want. That's a pretty magical place, this Nexus. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe, the entire collective, at your disposal. It's a place of spontaneous healing. It's a place of miracles. And a place of incredible ability to create, which we'll take advantage of here in a moment. Now, one of the things you will experience on all levels at some point is that you are everything else and everyone else in the universe, and they are also contained in you. We all share the same being. We're all the same pie, slightly different flavors, but the same pie. And so let's go ahead and create an intention for reality. I want you to envision yourself in the life you've always dreamed of having, in all its splendid detail. Now, I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. First, let's talk about health. We all want good health. So right now, envision yourself as completely whole, vibrant, healthy, your physical body moving with ease and grace, your mental body full of clarity, your emotional body is balanced, and your energetic body is filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, and guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we look after our bodies. It is part of our routine. And anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to look after our body, that is amply available to us. I want you to really experience this vitality for yourself right now. Be in your shoes. It has already happened. It is done. So say we all. What does it feel like? I feel a great weight lifted off of me. And I feel an effervescence like champagne going through all of my cells, my DNA, even my atoms down to the electrons, everything being realigned in its perfect natural balance and full of joy. And while you're experiencing this vitality for yourself, I want you to extend that bubble to include your family and your friends. Feel a deep satisfaction from witnessing their vitality. And then extend that out to your community and then to the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this earth for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's lift humanity up right now, out of survival mode and into creation mode, because it is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth if they need it. And we also have a little bit left over for comforts. Let's say we have enough resources to maybe travel around once in a while. And most definitely we have resources enough to be pursuing our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us has been seeded with a beautiful gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. And when we are following the path to our purpose, we feel fulfillment. And not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're on our path, we're fulfilled on many levels. I want you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And it's okay if you don't know yet what that is. We're just going to go ahead and generate the feelings associated with it and create the space for that to show up in your conscious mind. The feelings associated would be wholeness, completeness, and that overall good feeling maybe from selflessly helping somebody else. Or go back to a memory where you were doing something you were utterly fascinated and enamored with, so much so that you lost track of time. That's what you're after. Now see yourself getting ready for bed at the end of the day after being on your path, and feel the total fulfillment. You sleep soundly through the night and you wake up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. A beautiful energy to exist in. And now let's look at the consequences. We just did that for everybody on the planet. What does that look like now? I see all the intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We've learned how to live in harmony and balance with our ecosystems, supporting Mother Earth the way she supports us. We're exploring our limitless potential as a race, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, sharing, caring, teaching, learning, progressing into the future in a most sustainable and balanced way. What an exciting time. What an amazing energy to exist in. And now let's see ourselves together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. And that's through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's focus on celebrating life together on this beautiful planet. In song, in music, in dancing, in laughing, in playing. Experience this for yourself right now. Feel joy expanding in my chest. I feel connections opening, all relationships healing. It's a beautiful light feeling. And now let's intend one last thing. Let's intend that everybody is awakened to this consciousness of one. Everybody's feeling the connection to all. Something magical happens when we remember who and what we are. This high vibrational resonance energy, this frequency of love and light. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. Greed and judgment and harming others. These things fall away, and all of a sudden, we all adopt the same foundation principles that are more in tune with who we are. Honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. Even the systems that govern us are designed to uplift us in our lives and protect our freedoms, to help us flow on our journeys. What does this feel like? I'm walking down the street in my reality and seeing the smiles on other people's faces, feeling the waves of contentment emanating from them. I'm at the market buying my groceries and seeing the lights in other people's eyes. And all the connections opening up, clearing, cleaning, communications flowing. And I'm feeling all the fear, tension, and worry lift up off of our collective shoulders into the atmosphere and transform into the higher vibrational frequencies. And all of a sudden, trust is blossoming again in my heart. I'm overflowing with compassion. And all the connections open and flowing. What an amazing energy to exist in. So easy to be. And now, wherever you are in your reality, whether you're enjoying a family picnic and marveling at the shining faces before you and thriving children and grandchildren, you're bombing down a mountain on your skis in the fresh powder snow and the crisp cold kissing your cheek. Wherever you are in your reality, whatever beautiful reality, just stop in your shoes right now. I want you to look at all the beauty that surrounds you and drink it into yourself. Drink it in. Just feel this light and love energy that's surrounding you at all times from unfathomable sources. Receive it. You are so worthy of this reality you just created. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this beautiful life. Thank you for this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. I thank you for my emotions guiding me through this lifetime. And thank you for my connections to each other, to the earth, to my heart, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and energy and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're going to take this reality we've just created and build it up as a ball in our center, a big energy ball. Make it crackle with life in the heart, solar plexus, the dantian. Build it up and then soak it with those gorgeous, elevated emotions you just felt in that reality, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. And when we exhale, we're going to release and share that energy with everybody on the planet. Here we go. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then take in the breath of life, replenish yourself with light and love and energy, healing. Good job. And wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our body proper. When you're ready, open your eyes, also come back into the room. I just want you to notice how you're feeling right now. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any time throughout your day with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do the practice. And then eventually, it's so natural to us, we just, without any effort, become walking, talking transmitters of this beautiful high resonance frequency energy that's more in tune with who we are, creating the reality of our choosing around us. We're so powerful. And exponentially so by magnitudes when we put these intentions together. So thank you for joining me. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works. It's all good. And have a wonderful rest of your Patty's Day. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for the next intention.